Welcome, friends. Welcome to the foothills of the Smoky. Beautiful morning here, but it's cool. It's got down in the lower 50s here one morning. But it ain't but just a week away from fall. Where did December go? And you can see the leaves are already turning. Well, let's see what's happening now as the ridge turns, another saga. So, let's see what they've been up to this week. So, let's get started. Well, the deer sure in these acorns. They're falling everywhere in these woods. And these fawns, that's their first taste of it. Their first taste of fall coming in too. And they loving these acorns. And all the other animals are too. The little ground squirrels is busy carrying them off. And there's old Yeller. Watch, he's just sneaking up on something. But he's been busted. Listen at him. They know he's there. He's wasting his time on this one. An old groundhog out running around during the day, he's still foraging. But he's going back up to the hotel. Take him a nap. But first he has to check out his sign. Anybody here? Anybody been in here while I've been out? And there's old Socks out on the ridge. We know what he's hunting, just like old Yeller. Watch these squirrels. Are they gone? Is the coast clear? I'm coming out. Comical. And old Yeller, I film him all around these ridges on these cameras. He's hanging in there. And down in these fields, these old squirrels, it's all a film. Back at the pond, them deer's loving that pond. A lot of action at the pond this week. What? They can sure run, can't they? And the little old twins, they still doing good. So is the other pond, the single pond. They all seem to love this old pond. Such a peaceful little place. And these ponds are losing their spots. They're just about gone. They've about grown. But they still like to play. Watch. Oh, what it is to be young. But they have no idea what winter is. Here late in the evening, these deer browsing through these acorns, all in these ridges. And here's old Fox here. He's got up stirring around for the night, stretching, scratching. And down here in the field, old Coyote. He's a big coyote too. Hope a fox don't meet him. And he's out on the trails too. The old possum, they don't care. They don't care what's going on. They got business to do. They just come and go. And the old coons is out on the ridge. They gotta get into everything. That's just their nature. But they can be a mean animal when they want to. The whole family's out. And I don't know what they about pulled down on. When I pulled the car, there's a big old tree limb there. They pulled something down on themselves. But they're always into something. It don't matter what it is. If it's there, they're going to be into it. And back at the rock, I haven't seen that pregnant possum. Maybe she's giving birth. I don't know. Time will tell. Maybe I'll get some pictures of that young. And here down in the rocks, the old possum's still making his rounds. And the old coons, yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Now this looks like a skunk. The stripe on its back there, black. But I can't tell what it's all I got a picture of. Maybe they're coming back in here. Time will tell. That looked like a skunk. And here back around an edge of an old thicket, caught an old buck here, good sized buck, on a rainy night. That was a nice one. And the old coons, moving through. Gotta check these cameras out. And yes, they love these acorns too. They sitting here gorging on them. And at the pond, they gotta check in. And it's wrestling time tonight, looks like. On down at the water hole itself, they gotta check that camera out. Make sure it's working. It's working, old buddy. Let the wrestling match begin. They browse around a little bit. It ain't long. They're wrestling, chasing each other, just having a good time. Just having a good time. Come daylight, the deer back to foraging around this old pond. They love it too. All the animals do. They all share it though. And out on the trail, the old deer about daylight moving around. The old groundhog's up early, but he's still taking him a nap there. But out on the ridge again, these fawn deer back in these acorns. They'll eat them up as soon as they hit the ground. But it's the squirrels that really loves these nuts and acorns. Their biggest problem is, where am I going to hide these things? It's a pretty good challenge to them. But they're so precious. Biggest thing too is, where they going to find it? But they're responsible for planting most of the trees, all in these forests. They'll plant these nuts and they'll grow into trees. Well, that's just what stepped in front of the camera this week. Didn't film no turkeys this week. And no bobcats. Ain't that funny? So, people, thank y'all for watching. God bless. And I'll see you next time.